But Peter McNinnon, he inspired me to do this. I mean, he's an absolute genius, that guy. How's it, folks? Welcome back to another edition of Mashup Vix. Today I want to do a tutorial with you guys. A tutorial on how to make a photo into an animation photo. Okay, let me show you quickly what I'm talking about. I've taken a photo. It's this photo here. It's a photo of Tyron and Raymond in Margate last year in December when we went down. But it's just a plain photo. But so why can't you turn your photos into animation photos? And I'm going to show you how. There's two programs I use. I use Coral Paint because I need to take subjects. I need to clone my photos. But I'm going to show you in the pre-recorded video that I did. Once I've done the photo, then I'm going to go into Filmora, Wondershare Filmora, and then add the two photos because it's two photos that I need to edit. I need to turn the one photo into two photos. Add it onto Filmora, and then add your text, and then add the animation to it, of course, and music, and add music, and turn it into almost like a GIF, a GIF. Some people call it GIF, GIF, doesn't matter. In Filmora allows you to do it. Filmora gives you plenty of options. You can save it, sell different various cell phone formats, MP4, AVI, or Windows Media Player. But I'm going to show you in the pre-recorded that I did. But let me first get to the video. Let me show you the GIF, if you want to call it that. Let me show it to you quickly. Alright, that's the video. Looks awesome, doesn't it? You can take boring photos and turn it into something lekker. I mean, many people are doing it. I mean, the professional YouTubers out there like Peter McNinnon. I mean, I love this man's work. I mean, Peter McNinnon, he's an absolute hero, man. He uses Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects and Photoshop, of course. Photoshop he uses to clone the photos and take the backgrounds out and then he uses Adobe Premiere. Now I'm using Coral Paint and Wondershare Filmora. I don't have the knowledge yet on how to use Adobe Premiere. I will get to it, but I'm a beginner, and beginners, well, for Wondershare Filmora is the perfect program to use it. So without further ado, let's get to the tutorial and then we'll come back and discuss about how awesome it looks. Okay, I'm now in Coral Paint. I've got the photo that I've wanted. Got it selected here of Tyron and Raymond. The first thing that I need to do is you need to create two photos. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to use the clone tool, which is this one here. Of course, keep it on. What's the name I'm looking for this? But you can see it. It's not like totally round. It's like feathered out. I'm going to start off with my size. Let's make it 200, depending on the size of your photo. Let's make it 150. Right click on the section you want and then start dragging. You see the area here with this little plus sign in it will copy what's on that side. So if I drag my mouse across, you see what starts happening. It starts like disappearing, like Raymond's starting to disappear now. You do this for the entire photo until you get it to the way you want. Of course, you got to be careful what you're doing. You see, make sure that your two circles are in line with each other, because as you go down, you see what happens. It's busy making the photo. Of course, when it comes to shadows here, the shadows here is very careful. You've got to be so careful of the shadow. You don't want to leave the shadow there. So be careful in how you erase it. Okay, I've done it now the best now. Okay, I've taken the pool of water out now. Yeah, but it takes time. You got to clone your subject very carefully, and you got to do it with time. It takes time. So I'm just doing it rough now. Let's take Raymond's head out. Oops, you see what happens. Okay. Right. You see. Now this is going to take too long now, but you get the idea. There's the photo now of what it looks like after I've cloned it. Okay. Now what I've got to do next, okay, I'm going to close this now and then restart it again. Because now we've got to do it the other way around. Okay, here we go. Now what I need to do now is I need to cut out Tyron and Raymond. So in order to do that, I need to go to image. I go to cut out layer. Again, yeah, you've got your sizes. 15's too small, can you see there? So I'm gonna go make it 80. Let's see what 80 looks like. 80 is fine, maybe let's go 70. Okay. You got different colors. Your highlight color, I've got mine yellow. This is your outline color. So you see, I'm gonna outline. You see, just be careful. You got to outline. I'm just gonna do it rough, okay, just to give you the idea. I'm gonna go around Raymond. Okay, I'm just gonna fast forward a bit because this is gonna take long. Right, okay, now choose, okay, that was the highlighter tool. Now you need to go into the inside fill tool. Fill in outside, not inside. No, you got to do inside, sorry, inside. Yeah, okay, like that. Oops, I need to move my picture here. Okay, and then go preview. Right. You'll see now it's taken the outside. But now, because I did it so roughly now, I didn't do it with time. I need to now go and erase the background of my subjects, my picture, and I can also fill it in. Right. You can zoom in. Now you need to do this with your whole picture. See, now I'm going too fast now, and also because my circle here is too big, I need to make it smaller. So let's say we go 40. Okay. And I'm taking out all the background. You see what happens now if I go too far? I erase some of Raymond's arm. I'm going to go back and then just fill it in. Back, see Tyron's foot, okay, cool. And then go down here. Right, once that's done, this is what the photo will look like. It will look like this once it's done. Right, that is how, okay, I'm just going to press okay. Here's my photo. Okay, you saw the real photo once it's been done. Now the next step to do is to go into Filmora, add the two photos together. So remember, you gotta make two photos. Okay, oh, sorry, I didn't show you that. You gotta save your photos. Now, this is the most important part that I forgot to explain. The first photo that we did, we cloned Tyron and Raymond out of the photo and just made it look like there was a sea there and the rocks. That you can save as a JPEG format. The next one you got to save as a TIFF bitmap. Now the reason for it, when you go back onto Filmora, if you save it as a JPEG, then you're going to have that white background, and you don't want it. You want it as a TIFF format, so that it can just give you your two subjects that you can add onto your photo. Save it to where you want it, and then yeah, the next step. Let's go to Filmora. Okay, here I am on Filmora now. As you can see, I've got my two photos here. The two photos that I did on Coral Draw. I'm gonna add the one photo without Raymond and Tyron into the timeline of Filmora. Just drag it out here a bit to make it a bit longer. I'm making this a MP4 video. You can make it a GIF format if you want to. If you're going to export here, you can see you can check GIF, MP4. You can even save it cell phone formatted. It's all up to you. But I'm going to make it MP4. So I need to make my photo at least about 6 seconds. Let's drag the timeline a bit more. Then I'm going to take my photo of Raymond and Tyron, add it in just about there. Okay, let's just play it and see what it looks like. And voila. Okay, but that's now too sudden, so I don't like that effect now. So I'm going to edit on the photo of Raymond and Tyron. Choose the animation that I want. I want fade. Okay. Drag it out. Let's play it quickly, see what it looks like. Ah, I like that. Okay, cool. Next step is the text. I want to add my text. Click on text, scroll down. Now these are all text that's on Filmora. I mean, you can choose any text you want. You can download any text you want. On YouTube, there's green screen animations. There's plenty for free. You can download. I'm just choosing the ones that's on Filmora. They're pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. I like it. Maybe just shorten it a little bit, because remember when you saw the video there was 2, so drag it down next to the text, shorten it to the length of the photo. Maybe this photo I want to just a little bit, a few split seconds away. Right, now let's play it quickly, see what it looks like. Looking cool, but that white, your titles, is clashing. Okay, the photos came in nice. Okay, and that came in nice, great. But that's not too big for me, so I want to drag it. So I'm going to edit on this second title that I added. Okay. Oh, come on. I want to drag it just about here in the corner. Move all my texts. Come on, come on. Okay. Remember, see what Filmora's got? You can inline your photos. You see that line there? That's to tell you that it's in the center, in the middle of the picture. Drag it across. Okay. Of course, okay. I'm not going to change the text now. If you want to change your text, you can just click on it, and you'll see. Yeah. You can change. Of course, by doing that, it's not going to be inlined again. So just drag it across. You see that line and enter. Okay, cool. Let's see. Okay, now I want to add music. Again, I'm using music that's on Filmora. Which one? No, not that one. Which one is it? So this one. No, it's not. Alright, I'm wasting time. I'm just gonna take a song. I'm gonna drag it to the music tray at the bottom. Okay. Go to the end of the photo, your original photo, and split it, and then delete that piece because you don't need that piece. Okay. What I wanna do now is I wanna fade it out a little bit, just maybe 80 split seconds. Let's play it. Okay, well, that's Filmora. It cuts the music out, but yeah, you get the idea. Right. Then I'm gonna go and just copy the photo. Of course, when I copy the photo to the side, it will bring along everything else. Just take the music and copy the music again. Bring it here, and voila, Bob's your uncle. Go there, play it again. Okay, that was the unfinished product. I didn't go into detail to change the edits and the text in it, how much months what. Okay. Let's quickly look at the finished product. Okay, we'll play the finished product quickly. So yeah, that was the animation photo that I made. It's awesome, I enjoy doing it. I started doing it yesterday, no lie. I started practicing maybe a few weeks ago, but I've never really gone into it and tried practicing how to make animation photos. It takes your boring photos and it turns it into something exciting, something new. Of course, in America, YouTubers have been doing this for a while now, but I don't think a lot of us in South Africa are actually doing this. Okay, maybe there is more of you doing it. But Peter McNillen, he inspired me to do this. I mean, he's an absolute genius, that guy. Use the programs you want. You don't have to use Coral Paint and Wondershare. I mean, a lot of you like to use Adobe Photo Paint, Adobe Photoshop, and then use Adobe Premiere. Preference, it's your choice what programs you want to use. But go ahead, try it. I want to challenge you guys. If you're going to watch this video, I want to challenge you to make an animation photo of your own. Put it in link, leave a comment down below here. I want to see what you can do. Can you guys also make an animation photo? It looks easy. I know it's not really that easy. I've been using CorelDRAW for a long time. Wondershare, Filmora, I've only been using it for a year now. But every now and then there's something new I want to try. And yeah, I admit this last few months that I haven't been myself. I've been very demotivated, that I need to do something now to motivate myself and get myself into the game. I'm not getting into the game. But try it, please, let me know. I want to see your work. And remember, you can't take any photo and do this to any photo. There has to, the background, don't let your backgrounds be too difficult. If you're going to take, let's say you're going to take a photo behind, there's a building behind, make sure that you just clone the building that it looks exactly the same. So that when your subject appears into the photo suddenly, that it looks normal, that it doesn't, because you guys are the pros out there. A lot of you are the pros, and you can see when a photo has been photoshopped, when it's been duplicated or cloned in the wrong manner. But you get what I'm saying. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. And if there's anything else you want me to try and do, ask me. I'm up for the challenge. I mean, there's always something new that we need to learn. Okay, thanks guys. I appreciate it. Eh? Cheers. And remember to keep it real.